Today is Wednesday, April 23rd, and this is the local news. Is it an eyesore, a public hazard, or a historic building? That's one of the questions surrounding the old elementary school debate in Morris. At the Morris City Council meeting last night, even the council had trouble making up their minds.
Maybe you should say that's something we should maybe have a special work session where we can clear the air and say some of the things we want to say that they don't want to say here to get things going.
Councilmember Bill Stork suggested that the guys of the meeting get together and come up with a plan, but Councilmember Jeff Miller thought those with expertise should be the ones coming up with the ideas, specifically contractors with proposals.
Once we get these studies done, is we ask for proposals from you, come in with your ideas, what you're going to do with it. We don't curtail or limit the ideas of what somebody could do to it. No, you need to do this and you need to do this. Come in with your idea what you're going to do with it. There's 17 acres.
Because the building is on the National Historic Register, the city government has to complete an environmental assessment worksheet. A project city manager, Blaine Hill, says is well underway. When the worksheet is complete, Hill hopes to open the subject up for public proposals or bids, depending on what the council decides. Councilmember Miller hopes to see those proposals come in this fall. The Morris Area School Board has started to develop a very important plan, a 10-year facilities plan. In the first year of the plan, the board plans to replace parts of the high school roof spots that have been sprung leaks and have been draining into school walls. Another project in the next year will be to recommission both the elementary and the high school buildings. As part of the process, inspectors will look at the school's heating and cooling systems and electrical units to ensure they're running at maximum efficiency. School board member Brent Furman, who sits on the facilities committee, comments.
Our priority needs to be in the education of those students. That needs to be a priority of our dollar. But this needs to be probably a little further up the priority chain than we've had in the past, at least from the budgeting standpoint.
The 10-year plan has a budget of $7 million. Those plans include indoor and outdoor facilities like the bus barn and tennis courts. The Minnesota Department of Natural Resources will lift burning restrictions in 13 Minnesota counties beginning at 8 a.m. on Friday, April 27th. The DNR is lifting restrictions in areas where greenup is occurring and wildlife conditions are easing. The following counties will be removed from burning restrictions April 27th: Douglas, Pope, Stearns, and Wright counties. Although the state burning restrictions are lifted in these counties, local areas, counties, or municipalities may have specific regulations or restrictions that affect burning operations. People should check with local authorities to obtain proper permits before conducting any open burning. The 8 candidates for building principal at the Morris area schools have been vetted, and now their references are being checked. A search committee interviewed the candidates to replace retiring principal Brad Korn last week, but no finalists have been announced. Morris Superintendent Scott Monson says he hopes to have a job offer extended by the end of this week.
We're going to get a good person. We have some really quality individuals in there, and Mr. Korn's going to be hard to replace, but we're excited. I think our committee's really excited too about the direction we're going and the people that we have.
Any final offer of employment will have to be approved by the school board. They will likely have a special session next week to consider Monson's recommendation and make a final decision. The principal would not be required to start until July 1st, although district administration hopes she or he could start earlier in order to train with Mr. Korn. A spaghetti and meatball fundraiser will be held in Morris this Friday to benefit the Regional Fitness Center and the area community education youth programs. On April 27th from 4:30 to 7 p.m. you can eat a spaghetti dinner complete with salad, garlic bread, and ice cream for a free will donation and an opportunity to register for door prizes. The prizes include $50 gift certificates from the RFC and Community Ed. The fundraiser will be at the Morris American Legion. And that's a look at the local news. I'm Ellie Musselman reporting.